G'day everyone, I'm just here to run you through the update to my arcade machine, the one that runs Hyperspin. I've upgraded the guts of it, like put a new CPU, motherboard and RAM in it. Gone for an ASRock Pro 3 Gen 3 motherboard, a Pentium G840 I believe it is, it might be an 830. Anyway, it's dual core, 2.8 gig, and 4 gig of G-Skill Ripjaws RAM, and it runs beautifully, and it now boots up in about 14 seconds into Hyperspin, ready to go, as opposed to 4.5 minutes in the old friggin' system, which is utter crap. So it's very, very fast, and shortly I'll take you through the boot up, and you can see how quickly it moves. And I'm also going to show you the XBMC feature on the wheel, which I've put in through a custom script using auto hotkey, and that basically launches the XBMC Media Centre, so you can stream stuff. There's no real reason for it to be in the arcade machine. I did it because I can, like most geeks, and it's very cool, and I like it. So I'll show you that, and that's about all I can think of. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, here we have the underside of the control panel, and these wires I'm about to show you, that blue one on the top, that's the 12 volt for the illuminator button from the Molex, and that was making contact with the ground wire just below it, and just in a small touch it was causing a short, shutting the system down, but it got a prolonged touch and it melted all the ground wires and the control panel on that side before I caught it in time. Pulled the plug in a panic, replaced them all, it was all good. In the meantime I tied up some of the cables to a bit of an extent. Still a bit more to do in there, but you know, I'll get there. Here the inside is, that's the PC that runs it. Oh, hello Celine. Yes, hello Techno Puppy, yes you can help. The cables there have been neatly routed, or routed, whatever you're going to say, they need to be fixed up. Here's the new hardware, that's just the Pentium. It's got a very low profile heatsink, which is really good, it's nice and quiet. Great motherboard, Ripjaws RAM, socket 1155. Highly recommend those ASRock boards, they're fantastic. So down here, what used to be the power button is now the credit button, because it was always getting bumped, and over here was the credit button. You can just see a little black at the back, that's now the power button. So now we have the boot up sequence. Just push the button, and there we go, we're straight into the, that's what was the Windows 7 loading screen. This the splash screen, gone. Desktop, there's the desktop that quickly, which I'm really impressed with. So it was about 14 seconds, and here's Hyperspin launching. So from pushing the button to get into here, ready to go, 14-15 seconds, as opposed to, as I said earlier, 4.5 minutes with the stupid old bloody crap setup I had before. So I'm much happier. Runs a lot better. Now we've got the wheel. We've got the your general things, your game systems, all that kind of business. You want to know about that. Google with an auto hotkey script. You just push the play on start button, and that launches the script, and bang, Internet Explorer. Firefox, and there you can go on the internet and do whatever you like. You close it, and back to the Hyperspin launch mobile. A couple in there I haven't set up yet, but I will at the jukebox and that. But XBMC, this is a home entertainment media centre, streaming all the content from a NAS drive up in the study. So I'm just upgrading the wireless on this to wireless N, so it streams high def uninterrupted. It does standard def, no worries, but high def it just needs that higher bandwidth. So that's coming. Everything, you've got a nice graphical interface there. Takes a bit of setting up the XBMC, but once you're over the learning curve, it's pretty easy, and it's just one of the best systems I've ever seen for your media collection. I've got it on four machines in the house now, and they're all sharing from the one drive, and it's better than cable TV. It's true TV on demand. And here's some American Dad, one of my favourite shows, and of course, now having all loaded up, you tend to watch things a lot more, rather than, that's how lazy we are. It's like, I can't be asked getting the DVD out of the cabinet. So if it's on demand, we all watch it, and you find some old classics. So now I'm just going to open up, I'm going to Alt Tab out of this, and I'm going to go and show you the auto hotkey script and how that works. There's the keyboard, there's my bald head, And here we go to the desktop, blah blah blah. So I'll just navigate my way through the trusty old Hyperspin drive with all my goodies on there. AutoHotkey is a free program, and it's not. I won't say it's simple, but once you get one or two scripts, you can figure it out real quick. All of you guys with the Hyperspin drives will have one or two on there that you can just modify. And here's the content of it. Most of that stuff is fine. You're just setting up the paths and making the name for the launcher. In this case, XBMC. Just do a 32-bit and a 64-bit. Probably don't need both, but this is just one of the existing scripts. Just make sure the paths are right and the exe is correct, and then you rename that text file to a .ahk. Now you've got to have AutoHotkey installed, but then you can do this. So you rename it to an AHK, and then you right click on the text on the AHK, and then you click on compile script, and that will then give you the AutoHotkey exe. So that if you double click on that, that will then launch whatever program you've got in there, in this case the XBMC. But you go one step further and launch HyperHQ, and then you just add it to a wheel. There it is, and you set up the path to the launcher, the AutoHotkeys launcher that you just did, not the actual exe. Do it to the launcher. That way you can launch it from within Hyperspin, and then when you exit, it'll go back to Hyperspin. Now, as for adding the artwork on the wheel, there's a file within Hyperspin. I can't quite remember where it is. I'll have to put it in the comments when I remember, but you just drop a PNG in there named exactly as it should be, like as it is in the wheel, like XBMC. Drop it in there, XBMC, and you're good to go. But I'll put that up in the comments. You exit, bang, back to Hyperspin, and you're good to go. And oh yeah, here's the credit button, all lit up, and of course the all-important flux capacitor on board, which makes everything fantastic. So that's it. So that's the update to the machine. It's a much better machine than it was before. It's quicker, and the XBMC function is just awesome. It's just one of those things you can have, and when you've got it on there, you know, it's just bragging rights, I know, but as I said, you do it because you can. So thanks for watching. That's it from me, and that's it from Celine. Maybe you can see her over there, Celine. And until next time, cheerio, kiddies.